Test.
Test, test. Check, check. Alrighty, let's run that after start checklist.
Door shut.
After 2 Charlie Foxtrot, taxiway Alpha East to runway 1 in front of you.
Open.
Clear land, taxiway Alpha on the east side, traffic in sight.
Alright, let's get that after. So now we're monitoring oil pressure, ammeter. So your ammeters down there should be showing 0 right now because the batteries. That's it, that's good right there on the ammeter. Oil temperature rising, oil pressure in the green. So we're going to get the winds real quick.
Grand Prix tower information, India time 19500 Zulu, runway 18, use wind 1808, gusting to 18, visibility 10.
1808,
Sky
gusting
clear,
to 18.
temperature 37, dew point 21, altimeter 2982.
So now we're going to...
Test.
Good?
It's a little bit better.
Is it cutting out?
Yeah, that's better. Was that the squelch?
Yep.
Okay, that was my issue. Okay, Grand Prairie Ground. This is Grand Prairie Ground, 8825 Alpha at Aviator with India. Ready for taxi, southbound VFR.
Correct. Now tell Mr. Groundman.
And it's this button?
Yep.
Okay. Grand Prairie Ground, 8825 Alpha. Grand Prairie Ground, 8825 Alpha at Aviator with India. Ready for taxi, VFR southbound.
No, 8825 Alpha, Grand Prairie Ground, runway 18, taxi via Alpha.
And what do I say?
18 taxi via Alpha.
18 taxi via Alpha at 825 Alpha.
Perfect. So now we're going to taxi. So,
Grand Prairie Ground, Skyline 424 Tango Romeo at Aviator.
And now we're going to Grand Prairie Tower next.
Taxi for VFR.
yeah, but we're going to stay on ground frequency so we can monitor what he's telling other people.
Got it.
So we're going to let the brakes go. They're emergency brake.
Emergency brake is out.
Alrighty, and now we are taxiing. So,
okay.
Let's let go of the brakes, and we're going to move forward now. One hand on the throttle when you taxi.
Throttle.
Now we're going to go to the left, so brake left. Gentle brake with a little, just to get us on center line here. You could take some RPMs out. We're a little high on RPMs. So right rudder to get us going to the right. Not all the way out, just maybe like 800 RPMs here. And now we're just going to maintain center line. We don't want to sit on the brakes. That's going to run the brake life down. So we're just going to use right rudder. So right rudder here to maintain. Now I'll go back left rudder so we don't overshoot.
Yep.
And slow us down, you use both brakes, right?
Yep.
So let's start slowing down for this turn. We don't want to hit anyone or any planes or any cars. I hate when trucks park there.
Yeah.
Golly, that's close. Here, I'll take it from here. I got controls.
You just get that one.
It's so stupid.
That's
the last place they need to park.
Right there. I would rather than park up there. That's crazy.
Alright. You got controls?
My controls.
Alright, you got them. You're
Okay.
taxiing us.
Right rudder.
You can use some brake to turn right, right?
A little bit of rudder.
But you got to correct it before you get there so you don't overshoot. So brakes, both brakes to slow us down. Look left. Now a little brake, right brake to get us going to the right here. Just a gentle right brake. You don't need to go all the way.
Okay.
But whatever you need to do to get us turning.
To Alpha.
Yep, and we're on Alpha.
And we're going to the box.
Yep. That's the non-movement area. Right here, you have to have a clearance to get over here. If we go to the right, we want to see it swing to the left, and that's what we just saw there. Altimeter should be indicating field height. VSI should, vertical speed indicator should be showing no climb right now. That's definitely broken. That magnetic compass.
Yeah.
So, how you fix, whatever you fix the heading indicator to, I have freaking no idea. Because...
Supposed to use our phone or something?
No. Add power and start using the left rudder to turn us with a little left brake. Keep it coming. Keep that brake in. More brake.
Okay.
Slow us down. Now take the power back to 1,000. Now brake.
This is 1,000?
Yep. Turn the brake on now, the emergency brake. Right. You should see that one go up when you turn left and that one down.
Down. Up. Flip. Down. Up. Looks good?
Yep.
Okay. Now I need the rudders.
Yep, so press them right and left.
Oh. Run up. Flight instruments check.
So yeah, we kind of did that during the taxi, but this is correct right there. We're going to leave that right where that is. We got our airspeed indicator over there showing 0.
Will we have to raise this because it's so hot, or no?
We might have to.
Okay.
So we actually will do that right now. So basically, that's your new level flight.
Okay.
Everything else looks good.
Feet on the brakes.
Keep it coming in.
There.
Yep, right there on 18. Now we're going to go left mag check for the RPM drop.
Okay, left mag.
Let me know when you do it. Have you done it yet?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Yep.
Okay.
All right, we're good.
That was good.
Now we're going to do the carb heat, so that's a little different on this plane. We're going to pull the carb heat, look for a drop over there. You see that drop?
And here?
Yep. Now we're going to look at all the instruments, make sure everything's in the green. All right, so let's hit the brakes, pull the power to about 1,000 RPMs. We don't need that high of a power setting anymore.
Airbus 2, left cross, right 180.
Airbus 2, 4 neutral.
Airbus 2.
Okay, so now we're holding short. Let's press the brakes. Don't get on the runway till we get a clearance.
Right. Okay, Grand Prairie Tower, 8825 Alpha.
25 Alpha, Grand Prairie Tower, did you call?
Oh.
No, we didn't, but I don't think we did, but we're holding short, ready for 18. We didn't call him, I don't know.
No, I didn't press it. Okay, now I'm ready.
Yep, you can let them know.
Grand Prairie Tower, 8825 Alpha, holding short, 18, ready for takeoff.
Cessna 8825 Alpha, Grand Prairie Tower, hold short for landing traffic.
Traffic.
Tell them that, holding short.
Holding short.
2288, you don't have to say it now, but 8825 Alpha.
Okay, tag. What is it called, a tail number?
Yeah, your tail number. You're falling off?
No, I'm just trying to get a better view. I have to do this one. This one's more secure.
Cessna 25 Alpha, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Okay, so we're good.
18 clear for takeoff.
18 clear for takeoff, 22 Alpha, 25 Alpha.
All right, let's go. All right, so now we're going to use left rudder to get us going on the left side here.
Tower Airbus 2 initial.
So now we got to use
Airbus
right
2, the
rudder
west grass, clear for option.
Airbus 2.
to get us on the center line.
Yep.
And once we get on the center line lined up, we can go heels to the floor, go full power. With you're taking off, so you've got to have a hand on the yoke.
Okay.
Whole hand, a whole hand.
Whole hand.
All right, now let's line us up on center line and go. You're going to have to add right rudder on this whole takeoff, full power. Keep your hand on the throttle. All right, their airspeed's coming alive. Right at 55 knots is when you're going to let go, so we're going to start to lift off now.
Okay, lifting off. Okay.
Now we're climbing out. Maintain 75 knots on climb out.
75 right rudder.
Yep, keep that ball in the center over there.
All right.
All right, watch the rudder input. You don't need so much. You just need to keep a constant right rudder in.
Okay.
All right, maintain that heading right there, 180.
80.
All right, we're a little fast, so pitch up gently.
Airbus 2,
You can use trim if you need to. It looks like you're struggling to keep the plane up.
Yep.
So let's do that. Nope, other way. All right, there you go. Yeah, these air vents don't work. I figured they didn't work. Watch your airspeed. You should be just covering the horizon here. That's jacked up.
So I'm at 75 knots. A little bit under 10 degrees pitch. Trying to hit 180 heading south.
Yep. And 2,500 is the altitude.
And who's number 1 at the runway?
All right, now we're climbing, so we want to not do that.
I was fixing the window, my bad. We forgot our windows.
No, I left mine open on purpose.
Okay.
This plane doesn't have any air vents.
You want me to open it?
No, you can keep it closed if you want to.
Okay.
But we're climbing up. We need to descend, right?
Okay. Descend. We're at 3,000.
We are at 2,700 feet.
I gotta go down.
Yep. We don't want to bust the Bravo right now.
My bad. Okay. See, Earth means we're descending.
Watch that descent rate.
It's this one?
Nope, that's your altitude indicator. That's your VSI.
This one. VSI.
That's showing 500 feet per minute descent, 1,000 feet per minute
Okay,
descent.
so you want it under this 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Minor correction.
Yep.
Okay, we're almost at 2.5, and then I'm going to roll out. Pitch, power, trim.
Correct.
See too much Earth. Yeah, it's a little bit better. We're in between, but I can't tell if I'm level or not.
What's your VSI showing?
0.
So you're not descending, you're not climbing, right? Look outside.
I didn't know if there was a lag.
There's a lag in the VSI, but once you stabilize it, it'll show what you're actually doing.
It's going down now.
Yeah, because you're seeing a lot of horizon. You see that? You're descending.
Yeah.
So use trim to help you keep that nose up. So you still have to make, okay, so that's a lot of nose up trim. So
I feel like I barely touched it.
look right here. Looking outside.
Your controls?
My controls. You don't need to do anything except look outside.
Yeah.
So look, you see how we're maintaining level flight right now?
Yeah.
I'm not looking at any of the instruments. I don't even need those to maintain level flight.
Correct.
Just use your hands and your hand-eye coordination. If you cover up the horizon, that means you're climbing, so then just level it back down. Just maintain level flight. We also have a little bit low power, so we want to be right back, about right there, cruise power. So look, you don't need anything to maintain level flight. This is right here. This is about level flight.
Yeah.
So you see how we're not climbing, we're not descending. Look at the VSI. Look at the altimeter. Everything is staying the same.
Yeah.
So just look out there. This is almost covering up the horizon, just like level flight sitting here. You see that? So it's going to be, from you, it's going to be even higher because it's higher up over here. So you might be covering up the horizon at level flight. So look outside, and then that's all you need to maintain the level flight. I haven't looked at the instruments in like a whole minute and a half.
Right.
I'm just maintaining level flight by looking outside. We also want to look outside to scan for traffic and such, right?
Yeah.
So you just do that and then maintain level flight that way. Okay, now we can climb up to 3,000 feet.
Okay, 2,000 feet. Once I get to 180 or a different heading?
Yeah, 180.
Roll out. Okay. Looking outside. At the horizon, we're going to pitch up. Pull back on the yoke. Power.
Yep.
Add full power.
Yep.
Right rudder.
Yep.
And then
use a little trim if you need to.
a little trim if I need to.
So we're gonna climb up to 3,500 feet, okay?
Okay, 35.
So just keep that climb coming in.
South Turkish Air Cessna 529 here, is at altitude for full day, got 2,500, heading southeast, South Turkish Air.
And my VSI should be at what?
Well, it's gonna have, you have a lot of excess thrust right now, so it's gonna be pretty high right now. Look at your turn coordinator, you need a little more right rudder. See that? Now it's in the middle. Keep that climb coming up. We're going to level off at 3.5, right?
3.5, we're at 3.3.
Yep.
We need 3.45. A little bit more.
Okay, start that level off now.
Level off. Overshot it a little bit.
It's fine. Now you're going to build up airspeed, and now once you get about 90 knots is when you can start to pull that power.
Okay, 90, a little bit more.
Pull your power back to 2,300. Pitch, power, trim, right?
Yeah.
So let's pull the power.
It's just hard to push down.
It's what?
It was hard to push down, so I did the trim.
Yeah, that's why you're messing up, because you're adjusting trim with full power. Then when you take out the power, now your trim is set for the full power setting. So that's why you do pitch, power, then trim. It's gonna be pressure to maintain altitude, but that's supposed to be that way.
Okay, it is.
So let's turn to the right here, follow this highway.
Okay, follow the highway.
That's why I keep telling you pitch, power, trim.
Yeah.
You keep wanting to do trim before power.
No, it's a bad habit.
So it is going to take some forward elevator to maintain altitude before you adjust trim. It's supposed to be that way.
A lot of earth though, so my trim
So
is...
just a slight bit of nose. It's a lot of what? How's the pressure feel? Does it feel good?
No.
Why are we climbing up? We're climbing pretty heavy right now.
Don't know.
So look outside. Watch. Don't do anything except
Your controls.
look outside and just maintain level flight. That's literally all I want you to do right now.
Yeah.
So it feels like there's a lot of nose pressure, so I'm going to go like that. It took a lot of like elevator forward to maintain altitude. And now we're pretty level. So we're literally just, you didn't have it that far off from a good pitch, power, trim setting.
Right.
You just need to use your hands. I think you're just like...
I'm too loose with it on my hand.
Yeah, look at my hand. I mean, I'm not grasping it, but you have to use your hand to maintain altitude. It's not just going to, like, do it perfectly. I mean, when you have it trimmed up, it's going to be pretty good. But, like, pretty good trim right here. So now I'm just maintaining altitude. Looking outside, maintaining altitude.
Okay.
So I'm going to add a little power because we're a little slow on RPM. So now you got controls. Just maintain 3,500.
3,005. We're at 3.4. Almost. And
rolling out on south.
roll out.
Right, almost there. All right, you're doing pretty good right now on altitude.
Yep.
I want you to turn back to turn to the left to east right now.
Turn left to
maintain
east.
altitude.
Maintain 3.5. We're turning to 90.
Here.
Right.
Okay, so get back on a south heading. This thing sucks, man.
Yeah, I'm so confused right now.
So turn to a south heading, 180.
So 180 would be to the right. Man, that trim is so touchy. Okay, that feels pretty good. I'm going down a little bit, but
let go of the controls.
A little.
Feels like we're nose high trim right now. Look, it's actually let go of it. It's pretty good right now. You're a little nose high.
There's a little lag, but it feels good.
See how we're climbing right now?
Yeah, it's just.
So just do right here. Just do one knob, and that might help you.
Yeah.
So let's get back down to 3.5 and just turn to an east heading.
Okay, down pitch, power. Once it hits 90.
You don't need to use any power when you're only going 100 feet lower.
Okay, got it.
Turn to a 090 heading.
090, so that's east.
Yep.
You want me to go that way?
Well, that's east, right?
East 90 right here. Got it. Maintain 3.5.
Correct.
Checking outside.
Looking for traffic.
Looking for traffic.
No one's made any reports, so.
Standard rate. Checking for traffic. I'm going to roll out about now. Felt pretty good.
Yep. Now make a 180-degree turn to the right. Actually, to the right and do a 30-degree bank rolling out on heading of west.
Okay, so heading of west, which is a full 180.
Yep.
I'm turning to the right, 30-degree bank.
Yes.
So that means I need 15 degrees before that. Roll out.
Exactly.
Got it. Checking outside. Second notch on the...
Well, that's going to be more, so you're going to get to 30 right here. That's a 30-degree bank. Maintain an altitude.
Maintain altitude. So go down a little bit.
Gentle nose down.
Need 35 here. I need 35.
Yeah, but you got to start to pitch up before you get there, right?
Right.
So you don't shoot through it.
Okay, and I'm trying to get to 270 and 15 before 270. Right about there. Pitch down. That felt pretty good.
Yep, not bad.
I'm right at there, almost 3.6, but that felt pretty good.
Okay, now do a 360-degree turn to the left.
360 degree back to west, 270.
Yep.
So I'm going to come back around at like 285.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going left?
Correct.
At a 30 degree?
Correct.
Or standard rate?
30-degree bank.
Okay, there we go. To the left. Maintain altitude. Okay.
Looking outside. Scanning for traffic, making sure we're level with the horizon.
Level. Checking.
30-degree bank.
A little bit.
So you should set this right here, 30-degree bank, and then just know what it looks like based off the angle outside.
It's a bigger white line.
Yes.
Okay, maintain altitude, and I'm going full 360. We're about, that was a 180.
Yep, halfway through.
Halfway. Descending pitch up a little bit.
I don't see any traffic. Good correction. Good correction on that altitude.
Trying to get back up a little bit.
Good job.
And once we get to 285, I'm going to roll out. standard bank, or not standard, it's a 30-degree bank.
Yep, don't descend here.
And take up and roll out.
Yep, now don't climb too much, just maintain 25, 35. And that looks good to me. You
That felt
maintain
good.
altitude.
That felt good.
Okay, so now I want you to turn to the right 360 degrees, a 30-degree bank, but I want you to climb up to 4,500.
45. Okay. Roger that.
And you're going to climb right at about 80 knots.
Okay, 89 climb.
So you're going to climb up.
Check in.
Yep.
And we're going 30-degree bank. Power.
Yep.
Wrong frequency, friend.
Now start climbing. We
Full
haven't
power.
climbed yet.
Full power.
You're in a climb, right?
Yep.
Full power.
Right rudder.
Yep, you're in a climb, and you're turning to the right, so you definitely need right rudder.
Okay.
We're still not climbing.
Really?
Barely. 100 feet per minute. Use trim if you need to. Pitch power trim, right? Now we're climbing.
Okay.
You notice how you don't need a lot of right rudder anymore when you're established in the turn.
Okay.
You only need the rudder during
a little bit more
entry and exit out of a turn.
A little bit more bank.
Yep.
And we're trying to get back to 270.
We're going to keep going until it gets to 4,500.
No, I meant 270 here.
Yeah, but we're going to keep rolling through.
Oh, okay.
Keep going. Actually, switch it to the left now.
Oh, switch to the left?
Yep. So now we're banking to the left 30 degrees.
Checking for traffic. Okay.
Watch your airspeed, 80 knots.
Holding this 30. Trying to go up.
Yep, still keep climbing here.
Hold the bank.
Keep climbing.
I'm at 4,001. I need 400 more feet, or 350 more feet. Okay. I'm trying to get back to 90, or is it we're just focused on this?
Now we're going to go back to west. Now build up that airspeed before power. Keep that power in. Now we're building up airspeed. Now you can let out some power. Pitch, then, no, sir.
No?
Pitch power trim.
I did power.
No, you didn't. We're still at 2,500 RPMs.
Oh, I gotta do more power than that.
Now we're climbing still, so level it off. You gotta keep that nose pressure in.
I gotta build airspeed to 90.
You took too much power out. We gotta pitch, then power, then trim. Now we're building up airspeed.
Now power out.
And get back on 270. Now we build up airspeed. Keep leveling off. Don't climb. Nose down. Level with the horizon. Now we're going to use trim. So how does it feel with your controls on the altitude?
It's good.
Little nose high. Because look how you can't really see the horizon at all. Watch the VSI rise.
Nose
little
down.
nose down. Hey, you still got to maintain
I'm not sure what to do with my
I was just
hands.
trying to feel.
Yes, but you let go for about 5 seconds.
That's too long.
It's literally let go, my controls. It's
Control.
literally like this. So first I'm going to get us on our heading. You can see we're still climbing, so we got to get down. So it's literally like this. We're getting back down to altitude, rolling out on 270. Now I'm leveling off before I get there, and I can already feel the pressure I have to keep to maintain this altitude. So now I let go, okay. Still a little nose high. Let go. And now we're good. Now we just do it. You're still not. You got a left hand and you got to use your hand, right?
Yep.
To use the controls. So we just never just like sit here like this, like unless you're in cruise and you have it trimmed out perfectly, was when you can go like this. But when you're trying to maintain altitude right now, you got a grip on it.
Right.
You're maintaining altitude. So you got controls.
My controls.
You got them. I want you to descend down to 3,500 as you turn to the left at standard rate.
Okay. Standard rate, 3.5.
About
descent.
500 foot per minute descent. So take out that power to about a descending RPM, 1,800 RPMs.
1,800 RPM down here.
So take out some power.
Feel it.
Now use trim.
A little bit more. I'm still over 20.
Yep. Keep that power out. Now we're going to pull carb heat right here when we have this descent power in. We're descending at 1,500 feet per minute right now.
Cool.
Look at your airspeed. You're at 115 knots. There's 090. Roll out on 090. Keep the descent coming in. We're trying to get down to 3,500 feet. All right, there's 3.5, right?
Pulling up.
So now we're going to go carb heat in. Power back to our cruise, power 2300.
Got to get back on 90.
Yep.
And I'm going to level out and take the power out.
You see how...
There's a lot of resistance, so I need to fix the
yeah,
trim.
so you need to fix your trim a little bit.
So nose up.
How does it feel maintaining this altitude right now? Does it feel like you're having to add a lot of front nose pressure? Yeah, look, feel. So I'll take controls.
Your control.
Let me see how you got it trimmed out. It's pretty good.
Feels better.
Yeah. You take controls, climb us up to 4,000.
My controls.
Turn to a south heading.
Right rudder, south heading, 180. Checking for traffic. Standard rate. Right about roll out. 180.
Yep. Why'd you level off right there? Why are we level off?
I thought we were going to 4,000.
Yeah, we are. We're at 3,800 feet.
Okay. I got it. I had it backwards. My bad. Okay. Power.
Nope.
Pitch. Down. Airspeed needs to increase to 90 and then power.
Yep. So now you can take out some power.
1,800.
Nope. We're cruise out to cruise
23.
part. 2,300.
Okay. Okay. Once I get to 4,000, I'm going to turn right. And I'm going back to north, which
Yep.
is 360.
You want to get on a descent RPM here.
Okay, descent.
Pitch down for a descent. Pitch, then power, then trim.
Pitch, down, standard rate.
Power out.
Power
You're descending,
out.
right? 1,800 RPMs in a descent. Now pull your carb heat because you're under the green arc. 500 foot per minute descent.
How does this goes out?
Pull it out.
All the way?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep that descent coming in right here. Here's a 500 foot per minute descent. This is perfect.
Yep.
Standard rate turn looks good.
Standard
500 foot per minute.
Trying to get to 360. Or to 0.
3-6, yeah.
I'm going to 3.5.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to roll out in just a minute. Okay.
Okay, now what do you need to do?
Need to do pitch, power, trim.
What are you going to do first?
Pitch.
Why are you pitching down? We're trying to maintain 3,500. Level flight, carb heat in. Power back to a cruise RPM. 2,300 RPMs.
23 at.
Now, how does it feel to maintain this altitude with the controls?
Need a little bit nose up.
Yep. So still maintaining level flight. Adjust with your hands.
Okay. Feels pretty good.
Okay, look outside and just keep maintaining this altitude.
Feels good though. What do you think?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I'm going to check and see if there's any traffic near us.
That looks like a plane or a bird.
Yeah, that's a plane.
Yeah.
Willie P, yeah, 7 Echo Sierra's up.
Nice.
Where are you guys at?
Going back into Grand Prairie.
Come on, I just got out here. We could have some fun.
Formation.
Yes, sir.
All right, so now we're going to start a descent down to 2,000 feet.
Checklist or no?
Yeah, you just start the descent first.
Okay, descent. So pitch down to
Yep.
2,000.
Carb heat out first.
Carb heat out. I gotta remember that.
Power to 1,800.
Take power out.
To 1,800.
18. Still over 20.
So
A little bit
descend at
less.
about, you can descend more than 500 feet per minute here, right around where you're at. It's good.
Okay.
We're going to face that lake right there.
The lake. Keep it there.
Yep, so watch that descent. You're a little fast here on the descent, so
Okay,
just a
pitch
gentle
up a
pitch
little
up. And now we're going to get the weather. So we're going to go right here to put in 118.47 and the standby, and then you're going to switch it over.
118.47.5.
80, visual approach runway 18 in use, advise you have information, Juliet.
Switch it.
So we're going to put 2980 right there on that big white one.
How do you switch it?
This knob right here.
That knob.
So right there.
Sweet. Juliet.
Grand Prairie Tower information, Juliet time 2055 Zulu. Runway 18, use wind 1808, gust in 18, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature 39er, dew point 21, altimeter 2980, visual approach runway 18 in use, advise you have information, Juliet.
Juliet, go ahead and put tower into standby now. We got to put it in first.
What is it?
12855.
Okay.
Now we're leveling off. We're still descending, bro.
I need 33,000?
2,000 feet.
Grandprairie Tower, 2529 Air Sierra.
Fly to the dam.
South tip of Joe Lake with Juliet inbound requesting full stop landing.
You see that plane right there? We're descending big time right now. What are we doing?
Trying to get down.
Why? We need to go to 2,000 feet. We're at
1,800. Report to dam for downwind, runway 18.
I keep
Down for downwind.
Yep.
Runway 18.
And just think about it. Like right now, this is the distance above the Earth. We're right at 2,000 feet. Because
we're at 19.
AGL, we're about 1,300 feet right now over the ground. So.
Yeah, I just got to get the hang of it.
Yep. So let's turn to the dam. Fly to that dam over there.
That bridge?
You see that big dam way out in the distance? We're going to fly to that dam. There's traffic right there. So now we're going to call tower, and I'm going to make the call just so you can see it. We are still descending. Use trim, dude. You know how to use trim, right? Pitch power trim. Grandprairie Tower, 8825 Alpha, south tip of Joe Pool, Juliet, inbound full stop.
So 8825 Alpha, Grandprairie Tower, squawk 0450, report to dam for downwind.
0450, report to dam. 8825 Alpha. All right, so we're climbing now. We're 2,200 right now.
Yeah, I was watching you, my bad. Grandprairie Tower, 8825 Alpha, reporting dam.
Just 25 Alpha, turn inbound, report left base.
What do I say?
Turn inbound, report left base.
Turn inbound, report left base, 8825 Alpha.
So now we're going to turn inbound because he gave us a clearance, but we're going to descend down to traffic pattern altitude.
Which is what?
1,400 feet.
Okay,
Just 3 Charlie Kilo, left turn, taxi, runway 18,
so
be
when we're descending right here, we're going to go car
That
B.
should be Alpha 118.
Move it.
Pull it out. Car, now power back to 1,800.
Now we're back.
Now we're going to descend. We're going to face the runway. We're going to enter on a 45 angle, and then we're going to follow that highway to our downwind.
161. Got it.
But we're going to be left of the highway.
Oh, we got to be left of IKEA?
Yeah.
Okay. So descend to 1,400.
Just a gentle descent, no more than 500 feet per minute. You don't have to get there right now.
Okay. Gentle descent towards Cowboy Stadium.
And then once we get to the left of the highway, we're going to turn north for our downwind leg.
Right. 14.
Yep, level off before you get there, though, so you don't shoot through it. Now you're leveled off, pitch, power, trim, right?
Pitch, add power.
Car beat first.
Car beat first.
Power to 23.
That's a new thing I got to remember.
Grandprairie report information, Kilo current altimeter 2979.
2979. Go ahead and set that on your altimeter. So, right, no, other way. There you go. Nope. 2979.
Oh, so like there?
A little bit more. So right about there. So we're in the traffic pattern right now when we're meeting the numbers.
766 here, Papa Grandprairie Tower, short runway 18 for landing.
We pull car Pete. Power to about 17.
Short 18, landing traffic, 60 Papa.
Flaps at 10.
This 25 Alpha, following traffic short final, number 2, cleared lane, runway 18.
Clear lane 18, 25 Alpha. So now we're descending. So now that we're on base, we go flaps at 20. Now we're on our base leg.
Yep.
We're number 2, cleared to land. There's a guy on final. You see him landing over the runway?
Yeah, I see it.
So we really just want to pay attention to our airspeed on this base to final leg. So we should be right around 75 knots here, descending no more than 500 feet per minute.
So that was downwind to base to final.
Yep.
Got it.
Now I'm going to go flaps at 30. So we really just want to maintain about 70 knots here as we turn to base to final.
70 knots.
We got wind.
Here, turn on first taxi,
Wind's kind of coming straight from the south.
Yeah.
So now we're lined up on center line. We're on airspeed. We're on a good glide path. Trying to be right around 70 knots here on short final. Keep feeling the controls, see how I'm doing this. Wind's really not a factor. It's kind of a straight down the runway. So
yeah,
we're just pointing the nose down to the runway until we get into the landing flare. So we're pointing down until we get into what's called the round out, which is when we round out the nose to start a landing.
This is basically a scenario, right? Because the wind's headwind?
Yep, perfect. So no crosswind. We're coming straight down for the numbers. We're about to enter into ground effect. Now we pull the power, start to flare. Now we put our eyes down the runway.
Yep.
We just keep the nose off, keeping it off, until we just land. And that was absolute butter,
that
bro.
Was butter. That was sweet.
That one felt good. So now you got controls. Let's hit the brakes a little bit so we can slow down gently on the brakes. Don't want to use them too hard. And we'll keep the keep the wings up like this to help us slow down. Aerodynamic braking.
Says 25 Alpha, turn left next taxiway to park.
Left at Delta, taxi to park, 25 Alpha, have a good one.
All right, so yep, now we're gonna get off the runway. Little breakage.
There we go.
That was a buttery landing. I'm glad you got to witness some of my greatest work there.
That was sick.
I'm glad we got that on video.
Yep, that was smooth.
So now we're gonna stop here.
Cessna 766, your proper runway 18, clear for takeoff.
I want to show you this flow to do your after landing checklist. So we're gonna turn the landing light off. We're gonna turn the strobes off. Carb heat in. That thing is kind of hard to get in.
Yep.
Power right now is fine. We're gonna lean to make sure for taxi, and then flaps will be up, set for takeoff. So it's from left to right, pretty much. All right, you got controls.
Landing
Taxi.
light, strobe, carb heat in. This goes out.
For lean for taxi.
And then flaps up and take off. Trim.
Yep.
Okay, now we need power for taxi.
Brake a little. Maybe less power. We don't need that much power. All right, so now we're gonna go in this parking spot next to the fuel truck, and I'll take it from here.
Okay.
Runway 18.
All right, after landing, got that securing. So parking brake set.
Parking brake set.